Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This video really isn't a whole lot of anything except for this rustic cabin right here. Now, I have an idea that this is a miner's cabin, and it's on government property way up here in the Absarokas, and I am not going to say where I'm at because this is really off the beaten trail. But there's a gal I know over in England. Her name is Annie, and she likes old cabins. Now, listen here, Annie. It doesn't get any more rustic than this, because like I say, I am off the beaten trail. Matter of fact, I had to backpack in here and had to approach this cabin pretty carefully, because sometimes you never know if there's people living in this. But this right here is a lot of people's tiny house or American dream. Now, I'm sure it's not Hillary Clinton's dream or Donald Trump or whatever have you, but boy, would I like to live here, because this is really off the grid. There's no electricity in here. I don't even know if I can, let me see if I can get in here. I'm not breaking in. Like I say, I'm certainly not going to say where I'm. No, I don't think they really, I just don't, well, nope, lock on the door. Oh well, I don't care anyway. This ain't none of my affair. But I decided to turn this camera on real quick. There's actually an old outhouse down below, and there's a creek. Yeah, let me walk this way. Yeah, I had to kind of bust my rear end to get in here, Annie. Are you hearing me, sweetheart? It doesn't get any better than this right here. I've kind of known that this cabin, look at, here's a nice little fire pit with some wooden stumps that have been carved out with a chainsaw. And like I say, there is a creek down below here, but I'm not going to stumble down through that brush. Let's see. Let me get it back on this cabin. Look at that, isn't that something? Yeah, and this is the way the old timers used to take a dump. Excuse my language, but it's just the way it is. I realize I'm walking into the sun, but right over this little hill is what we used to call an outhouse. Right there, that little building. Yeah, you did your duty right there. It was 30 degrees below zero, didn't make any difference. Got a lope from the cabin and go in there and take a dump or a whiz or whatever you got to do. Like I say, down in there is a creek running. You can probably hear it. And man, ain't this something. Yep, I've known about this cabin for a few years now, and I'm not even going to say where it's at and how I found it or anything else, but I kind of had to pay my dues, so to speak, to get in here. But this is definitely one of them old rustic Montana cabins. No ifs, ands, or buts about this. And I was really proud of myself for finding this place. Let me walk up the hill here a little bit further. Yeah. There we go. There we go, Annie. It just don't get no better than this, babe. It don't get no better than this right here. If somebody wanted a home or a little tiny house or something that's off the grid, I can guarantee you in the Absaroka Mountains up in Paradise Valley, Montana, this doggone thing is definitely off the grid. No electricity. I'm sure if I look around here, I'll find the diggings to a mine. I'm relatively sure that's an old miner's shack. As a matter of fact, let me run down here real quick, because I know I didn't hold the camera on this, but this could be leased property. It could be, even though it's government property, it very well could be private, and that's why I'm not touching anything. I want to make that perfectly clear. Let me see them implements up there. I used to work for the Montana Bureau of Mines and Geology. Yeah, we got some wash tubs and antlers, and I don't see a lot of evidence of mining. Look at that little stool right there, which is exactly what I'm going to have a set on. Look at that. Ain't that something, guys? Well, some of you people don't probably care, but if you humped in here like I did, you'd care. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, Annie, this is that cabin, babe, that I was promising you all this time. 'Cause we got him. State of Montana. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. 5.5 minutes on this file. That's enough. Thank you very much for watching.